Alright, y'all, so today I'm here to talk about the horniest dude on the internet, bro. Alright, so the last time I seen this guy on the internet, bro, he was talking about his 7 or 10 day trip to Japan. And just about every day of his trip to Japan, he had relations with a different random Japanese woman. By the end of the trip, he ended up catching something. No surprise, because he was hitting all these women because he wasn't protecting himself. And, you know, he's also known for such classics as How to Find Grandmas on Facebook, and this one, which might be the most insane one of all of them. Yeah, we're gonna start this one off with the classic, How to Get Grandmas on Facebook. The one I was just talking about, the craziest one that there is at the end of the video, man.
Everybody how to get you a MILF. First thing you want to do is delete Facebook dating and head over to Facebook Marketplace, and then type in homemade quilt. Now you may ask yourself, why would I want to type in homemade quilt? You gotta think, bro, what do grandmas do on their free time? What do they do for fun? Look who I just found, bro. Like, this is real game. Stop playing around. If you're not a fan of the first way, you can type in nightgowns. Why? What does your grandma wear to bed?
Nah, bro, this is insane, bro. Like, imagine your entire brand being down bad advice. But not even advice, because he does these things so he can demonstrate to his fan base that they actually work. Which I got a lot of respect for. I got a lot of respect for the authenticity and like how genuine his content is. Like, he doesn't really hide anything. And even like when incredibly embarrassing stuff happens, he's completely upfront about it.
So after Japan told black men to come to their country, I was like the only risk taker. I went there and I learned a lot of valuable lessons. The most important lesson I learned is to wear a helmet. Don't be stupid. It takes 20 seconds max. It's just not worth it. For 2 minutes of pleasure, you're gonna mess up your whole entire life.
The internet is the worst thing to happen to people in general. Because like, bro, how you get an idea like this? It's not a bad idea. Like at face value, like at face value. It's not a bad idea at face value, bro. Like, go to another country to get on women easy. You're from America, so it's harder in America, so you're gonna go to Japan. It kind of makes a little bit of sense, right? And doing that without protection has got to be the worst idea I've ever heard. And sounds like after school special to teach you about safety.
The girls in Japan are not sexually educated. I'm so serious. Please wear a helmet. This bitch was trying to trap me, but I should have never even gave her the chance to even try to do that. Thought you guys would learn from my mistakes, but it turns out you guys just have to burn your hand on the hot stove.
The funniest part about this little segment is that this was actually his intention. His intention with going to Japan was to start bloodlines, and that's why he was going raw.
I just hope I can be loved and swarm with Japan ladies. I hope I can mate with most of them. I might stay there. I might end up staying there. I just want to see if this is actually true. I'm the risk taker. I'm the big dog. You guys want to sit around and hee hee ha ha ha, oh my god. No, I'm the one that's gonna go get it. I'm gonna keep you guys updated. Stay tuned. Day 7 in Japan. I got. I really might have some other stuff too, because look at my lips. I refuse to let this stop me though. I understand that I'm the star player and I'm injured, but I'm still gonna carry the team and put up stats.
Not letting STD stop you from knocking down foreign fees has got to be a different type of perseverance, bro. Hey, man.
It's crazy because this is the same day I got burnt, day number 2. I was so happy that I took a post-game picture. Same girl that tried to pin a baby on me is the same one that burnt me.
And at this point, right, you think, okay, maybe he's gonna go home and figure his situation out and figure out, like, maybe go to the doctor, bro, get some medication for his, but nah, man, you forgot that this was the risk taker. He's not gonna let that stop him.
Anyways, back to the streets I go. I stopped at this little store to get some helmets because I'm not freeballing no more. But you know I had to stop and get a little thirst trap for the gram. This time I waited for a Ling to come up to me. 5-minute Google Translate conversation. Boom, back to my room just like that. You guys can't even be mad at me at this point. There was a little obstacle during my marathon.
And when I say he documented everything, he documented everything.
Do not post everything. I almost went homeless because my mom seen my shit, so I had to lie to her and say it was fake. My supporters found the few girls that I fell in love with when I was there, and they told them everything, but I should have never posted it. Always stay on your 10 toes. Don't wear too much jewelry. Don't drink too much alcohol. You never know when the girl who tried to trap you sends people out for you, or it was somebody who watched your videos. You don't know who it was. I had to end my trip early because I wasn't on my shit.
And this is exactly what happened. He moved wrong in a different country, and he ended up paying for it. So
here's how I got caught lacking in Japan. Alright, so boom, I started my day off in Tokyo, you know, just hanging around, a usual light day. And there was this weird guy. He wasn't completely following me, but I felt his presence. He was like a shadow, and I just kept seeing him pop up. So the sun was starting to go down, right? And I wanted to have some fun, so I was gonna go to the same nightclub that I went from day 2. I don't know if you guys remember, but it was kind of like a more ghetto area. So right when I hopped on the train, I seen him come with me. But I didn't say anything, I didn't think anything of it, because first of all, no offense, but a lot of Japan people look similar, so I wasn't sure if it was completely him. And plus, he was probably just some average weirdo, so he came along with me. So me and him got off on the same stop, and I went into the nightclub, and he didn't go in, so I was like, oh, okay, there's nothing to worry about. But fast forward 2 hours later, I was already a little lit, I was drinking a little bit, you know, and I seen him come in with like 4 of his friends. But I still didn't think anything of it because, you know, like Japan is known for being a safe country. I kind of knew that I was like a bounty at this point, but I still did not think anything was gonna happen to me. So eventually it was getting pretty late, you know, so I found my girl that I was gonna take home, and me and her went outside the club because it was loud and I couldn't really understand her. So I was outside, I had my phone out like this, and I was talking to her through the translate. So I was in this position, right? And the same guy and his friends just shoulder bumped me, boom, hard as fuck. I don't know if you guys ever played 2K, but I did kind of like a 2K ankle breaker animation. I had to catch myself.
He always uses these 2K metaphors, 2K symbolism to explain like his own actions, and it's so funny. It's so funny. Like he'll talk about in-game footage, like he posts in-game footage on the Patreon, bro. I've never heard of a better way to market, as a man, to market adult content than this.
And I put my hands up, I said, what the fuck? They're screaming at me in Japanese, I don't know what the street move. I acted like I didn't want any problems, and then I snuffed him. I was walking up like this. No, 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 no. Boom! You see, I dropped the shoulder on him. That's what you gotta do. Boom! And I stepped back. I tried to measure him on my boxing shit, but it was just too many, and I realized I couldn't even do that. I should have just sprinted away after I did that, but I kind of have an ego, like there's something wrong with me, and the alcohol was starting to kick in, and my girl was right there. So I didn't sprint away, but I was kind of backing up. I trying to like get aware of the situation, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do next. I was using the cars to my advantage. I was trying to see what I was gonna do. There's a guy on the left of me that was starting to get kind of close. So I tried to hit him, but then I fell on the ground and all of them hopped on top of me and started teeing up. See, if I was sober, I would have probably knocked him out, but the alcohol was kicking and I was lit.
Bro, but you said it yourself, bro. You got messed up to get on females in a ghetto area of a country you do not know. You do not know the language, you do not know the country. So, like, what do you expect was gonna happen? Like, that was literally the worst case scenario just manifesting, bro. But, like, at the end of the day, like, you can move smarter. And I understand it's for content. I understand he does all this so he could get content. But it's just crazy, bro. It's crazy that this actually, like, this type of content actually exists. There's a market for it. No, that's a lie. I'm the market for this content. I enjoy this content thoroughly.
So I wasn't in my right mind. But I was balled up like this. It was my first time in my life I was ever in that position. It went on for like 30 seconds. They was hitting me in my rib and everything. He caught me in my eye. After that went on for like 30 seconds of me just getting pounded on. Some workers came in from inside the club. They broke it up and they were like, after they told me, like, please don't call the cops, please don't call the police. And they handed me some money. It was a little bit of chump change. I wasn't gonna call the police anyways because I got hurt, but I'll take the money. My confidence was super low after that. I went inside my hotel room, immediately booked the next flight I could, and I went straight home. That's why I say I think I had too much clout and motion in Japan. I think they recognized me and wanted to get off on me. They think I did something bad because people in the comments are calling me a grape artist and stuff.
Man, if you've ever been in a fight or you watch anime, man, you know, after you get attacked like that, you gotta bounce back, bro. You gotta bounce back. You gotta have an epic training montage and bounce back from that beating. So that's exactly what he did.
I am officially in my ultimate training arc. If you're not aware, I was recently jumped in Japan and forced to evacuate. So I hit up my good people over at Terrence Crawford's team, and I didn't even have to say much. He already knew what was going on, so he took me under his wing. He said, come on. And I told myself, that will never happen to me again. I will never let another man do that to me ever again. I don't care how many it is. I don't care who it is. This is Katie going to the Warriors. This is the power move I need. This is some real life anime shit going on. I gotta make sure my squabble is 100% in play before I start season 2. Crawford actually had me at the UFC headquarters for today, so it's only right if I explored it. As soon as I went upstairs, I seen hella bottles unattended. I'm not gonna say I stole one, but I will say I politely offered to volunteer to take one without anybody's permission. You guys also made me realize that the girl who tried to pin a baby on me might have been the one who set me up in Japan. She is the same girl who threatened me and said if you don't cooperate, you would think you should have stayed in America. How am I just not realizing this?
All right, now all of that buildup was just context, so you understand what kind of content this guy makes. Now, here comes the pinnacle of this horny content.
How to get yourself out of a drought if you're super down bad. This is the last resort. So you're gonna wanna search for the registered offenders that's near you. I know it sounds crazy, but you're gonna keep searching until you find the girl that you want. I will block out her face, but she's an offender, so I don't really care. But after you find who you want, you wanna search them up on Facebook. From here, this is all you. I can show you how to shoot, but I can't shoot for you every time. I got curious, so I looked at what offense she had. And yeah, she had a grape charge in 1999, so she's a freak. I'm trying to show y'all that it's really the same person, but she's just such a catfish that it's tough defense. It even shows their scars and tattoos and their home address. This isn't like building a mod player from the ground up, but it is like buying a used account that already has badges and just picking which one you want.
The 2K references are amazing, bro. And if this video is sincere, which I hope it's not, this has got to be new levels of down bad I've never seen in my entire life.
Yo, I just found a baddie, man. Stop playing with me. This is like shopping, but instead of shopping at Neiman Marcus, shopping at Goodwill. So in those terms, I just found a Carhartt jacket.
Nah, bro. This like dumpster diving outside of Best Buy. Because you might get something nice, but is it really worth it if you come out all nasty, feeling disgusting about yourself?
Y'all do y'all thing and have fun. This is public information. Everybody is entitled to know it. If you can't pull a freaky offender, it might just be time for you to go to DR, bro. I've done this once so far, just once. I was like 6 months in the drought. I had to get some water. If you want to see it, here's how you can find my 18+ content.
But nah, the grandma thing was one thing, but I genuinely hope that this one is ironic.